On today's episode of Tuesday Talks with Opie, I sit down with Ida Ifafore, owner of Ida Beauty Supply Store in Middletown, New York. We discuss the challenges that come with not only owning, but running a successful business and how she overcomes them. Our talk also included invaluable motivation for those who want to start a business of their own. Join us for today's conversation. Happy Tuesday, everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Tuesday Talks with Opie. Today, my special guest goes by Miss Ida or Ida, but I like to call her Mom. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So we're going to get into starting and running a business, as well as, the obstacles that may come and how we overcome them. I've been a witness to see your growth and how many, you've been in so many businesses since I've been alive. You've had a restaurant, You've had a daycare, you were also actually making bacon, not just making, but bacon and creating decorations for cakes. And then I mentioned a daycare, and then you had the beauty supply. So all my life, I've pretty much known you as someone who's always been involved in some type of business related thing, something that you own of yourself. Even when you were working with Avon, you were still doing something which you were in charge of how everything operates, because it's all about the effort that you put into it to get the results. So being a witness to seeing that is definitely inspiring. And this is the beginning of Women's History Month. And I thought, hey, this is the perfect guest to start it off, because this is someone that is empowered and empowers others too through her actions and through the way that she lives her lives and the decisions that she makes. So again, welcome, and we're going to get right into the questions about basically how did you get into the world of business when your education background is actually in guidance and counseling. So what made you shift into business-oriented world?
Thank you so much, Opie. I'm so glad to be here with you. Well, you have said a lot of stuff, which are absolutely true, 100% true. Getting into the world of business is part of me from childhood. I was born into the family of entrepreneurs. My parents are entrepreneurs. They're into business. Especially my mother, anything illegal business, she can get into it. And I observe her the way she does all those things. If it were to be like these days that everything's on the internet, that people give award, I think she deserves a very big award. She needs to be given a very outstanding award, because as a woman, for what we're seeing today, they have laid the path for all of us that we're following. And that inspired me a lot. And that is why whatever I do with my education, with everything that I've been exposed to, business is part of me and part of business. So I can't just do without it.
And so why did you, because one of the other things that I would say is that if it was not beauty related, it would have been like a restaurant. So what made you say, you know what, it's a beauty supply store that I'm going to concentrate on and focus on, as opposed to having your own restaurant?
Oh, wow. That is a very tricky question. However, this is it. Those are my two passions. When you talk about passion, that's why you have to follow your passion. Don't do business because other people are doing business. You have to do what you love, what you like. If you do what you love, no matter the obstacle, you'll be able to get through it. For me, beauty and cooking, they are my passion. Because if I want to cook in the middle of the night, if I feel like doing anything, I don't think about it. I just get up and do it. Likewise, the beauty. So along the line, I look at it. Most especially when I was growing up, I can't do without doing my hair every weekend. My hair, because we all know hair is the crown of every woman. If you are a woman, if your hair doesn't look good, tell me, wear $1 million outfit. Combine everything together. If your hair is not right, you're not going to look good. You're not going to look beautiful. And I have understand that from my childhood. Every weekend, I have to braid my hair in Nigeria. I have a very good braider. When I'm going on the street, people have to stop and ask me, who do your hair for you? So that That has been part of my growth. So, and I love that. So when I moved to United States, it was challenging for me to get my hair done. And my hair have to be there. I was working, I have to take care of my daughter, I have to do all those stuff. Then I decided that, okay, I went to the beauty supply store and I have to start doing my hair by myself. I now realize how we as a people, we as a woman, black people, we are not being taken care of. When we go to beauty supply store, we are being monitored, we are being undercut, we are not being taken care of the way we're supposed to be taken care of. And it's our hard-earned money. We need to get value for our money. We need to be appreciated. That is what made me go into the beauty. Because when you want to think about it, I love beauty. I love to look beauty. That's why I think we can empower women through beauty. And that is the motto for my business, empowerment through beauty. Because when you look beautiful, you have set up your standard. Because it's even been, we find out that it's been confirmed that when you work in an office, when you dress up for success, you're going to have promotion that somebody, just a little lipstick, it make a difference. You don't have to do like a pan your face up or do any fake makeup. Just a little lipstick and dress up nicely, you have set up yourself for promotion. Because when they look at the way you present yourself, it's going to take you a long way. So I know that, and we know that. And that's the reason why Ida Beauty Supply Store is there, to enhance you, to enhance the beauty in women, and to empower them.
So with empowering women and being in the industry for so long, going on 12 years now, what changes have you seen in the industry, and what changes would you like to see as you continue?
There's a lot of challenges in just like we all know, being a woman in that business is challenging. Being a black is challenging. That is a lot of things that a lot of black people face in doing this business, because the business of beauty supply is dominated by the Koreans. So, and they don't want to allow us to be there because we are the one that spend our money. They don't want us there in any way. So there are so many obstacles. You can't get the product. You can't have access to the right product. Even when you get the access to the product, they give you a price different from the Korean counterparts. So it gives you it's very challenging for you to compete very well with your counterparts in the price sometimes. So you have to be able to stand up and talk. Sometimes you have to speak out loud and say, what's going on here? Sometimes you can be heard, sometimes you might not be heard. And sometimes you even have an account that you open. They can decide to shut down your account without telling you. If your salesperson is not interested in you, they're not going to give you updates on what is going on. You're not going to be able to know exactly what to stock up. So all those things are the challenges. And then, but with that, we know with the way things are right now, there are so many organizations that are coming up to help the black people to have access to those things. So hopefully that will work out and people will be able to have access to get what they need when they need it.
So would you say that that is one of the difficult parts of not just a beauty supply store or even just owning a business, being able to get the information that you may need that has been, in a sense, separated from you? As in, not everyone wants you to have access to all the information that may help you progress. Is that one of the difficulties, or do you think that, is there anything else that you find would be a difficulty in anyone that wants to start any type of business, not even beauty supply?
That might be part of it, because information is very important in everything we do. Because if you don't have the right information, you might not be able to get the full picture of what you want to do. You might have the money, but if you can't get if you don't know where you're going to get the product from, the pricing, if you don't get the fair treatment, I'm talking about fair treatment. That is, if I'm purchasing something from you, the price that somebody gives to you, they have to give me the same price. Then we have a level ground to operate. But if I know because you're a black person and I'm other part, and then I'm putting like 50 cents or $1 over the price for you, definitely when people come to your store or when you put your product out there, your price is going to be high. And people are going to wonder, oh, why is her price so high? Nobody knows what you're going through. It's just like every other thing. People don't want to care when you are pregnant. How you carry the pregnancy, maybe you don't sleep, maybe you have a lot of sleepless nights. But when you have the baby, that's when everybody come and say, oh, congratulations. But there are a lot of things that you have gone through. And that is how life is. But if you are determined, if you are focused, and with God, most importantly, I believe in God. You have to put God first. He will direct you. He will give you favor. If you are favor, you will get it right.
And so, other than, let's go to a different way, what is the best thing about owning a business of your own? What keeps you motivated, even throughout those obstacles that you may face?
Like I said earlier, you have to be passionate about what you do. Passion, 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 passion. I will say that all over again. Because if you love what you do, no matter the obstacle, no matter the challenges, you're not going to see it. Because the way you will see it, even from my training as a guidance counselor, we learn that when you see a problem it's not a challenge. If you see it as something to motivate you to get to the next level, that's what it will do for you. You don't see it as a problem. You don't see it as a challenge. You just see it as, okay, something that I have to overcome to get to my next level. And then you are passionate about it. You'll be able to reach your goal. And you have to be focused. You have to know what you want. Focus and then perseverance. When you do all those three, you're going to be okay. Because just like we know, Rome wasn't built in a day. When you get into business, it's not going to be that smooth. It's not going to be easy. Because you're going to these ventures that you don't know. You don't know what is ahead of you. You're just projecting. But with your passion that is in it, with your perseverance, with your focus, you're going to be able to get over it. And that is what have been my own thing that have been helping me to get all over all those obstacles. I don't see it as an obstacle. I just see it as something that I have to deal with. And I'm not scared of it. I'm not fearful of it. I just see that, oh, this is there. That's the next step to get to the next level. Because I know once I get over this, I'm on the higher level. Because it's like you're climbing the mountain. When you're going up, you know what? It will be easy at a certain time. As you're going up, it becomes more difficult. It might be slippery. But if you hold yourself and you are targeting the trophy at the end of the day, you'll be able to achieve it. It's just the determination.
Do you have any other influences in your life that have inspired you, or someone that you look up to, or influence how you run and operate your business?
Let me say, not really that much. First of all, just like I told you, I hand everything over to God, the Creator, because I know He gives everybody their own creativities, their own talent. It's even in the Bible, He gave everybody their own talent. It's how you use your talent. But just like you said, people that inspire me, there are a lot of great people out there that I see. But I'm not living my life just that way. But I see them as an inspiration that, oh, they are doing well. They are women. They can achieve this. Why can't I? I have to just be determined to do that. I look at people like Estee Lauder. I look at Madam C.J. Walker. Because those are the people that are in what I'm doing right now. I look at Mary Kay. All these people, they just decide to do this thing from their kitchen. And they did well for themselves. They have laid the foundation for the beauty and everything. So if they can do it, I can do better than them. Because I remember when I started this business, when I was still struggling with it, because this is it comes with a lot of money, a lot of things that I don't even expect are coming out. I remember my husband motivating me and telling me that, you know what, it's not just about money, it's about you thinking this thing through. Because you might even have the money, you might not know where to put the money to. Look, he gave me an example of this Mary Kay and all of them like that. How much did they use to start their business? It's not about the money. It's about your creativity. So I see them as somebody that's okay. When I look at what they have gone through, what they have done, that inspired me.
That's good. So I wanted to say thank you for everything that you've brought to us today. I'm really appreciative of your experiences and the advice that you know have given us today. Overall, for those who are wanting to start, or I feel like we've probably gone through it before already, but I just to end it on a final note, what is your advice to someone who currently right now is probably sketching their business plan, thinking about opening their own business of any kind, but still kind of reserved or skeptical about taking that first step to start? What is your advice to those people?
What I will tell them is this. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for having me. But what I will tell them is this. What a mind can conceive, a mind can achieve. If that is your desire, if that is what you love to do, first of all, make sure it's what you love. Because there are going to be a lot of challenges ahead, more than what you expect. Even along the line, it might be the unexpected that's going to be the one that you're going to end up doing. But let your mind be open and make sure it's what you love. I said it earlier, passion, passion, passion. Because just like the way I am right now, sometimes it can be very stressful running your business. It can be time consuming. But because that's my passion, even when I'm tired, my mind is there that, oh, I got to go. I have to do this. And I make sure that I do it. And I don't complain about it. I'm just happy to do it because that is what I wanted to do. So you have to make sure it's something that you love to do. Once you know what you want to do and something that you have passion for, go for it and take a step at a time. Even if you don't have so much, if you don't do it, it's not going to do itself. The moment you step out there and you start doing it, gradually, you build it up. And before you know it, it's going to be what you want it to be. But you have to persevere. Perseverance is the word. Because when you start doing business, you're not going to make money immediately because you have to know your purpose. Why do I want to go into that business? Is that business for me? Is it just for money making only? Because there's no miracle unless you want to do something shady. So for real, it's funny, but that is the rating. No, you have to put some mental thinking, hard working, everything into it. Physical, your passion,
mental, all
everything you have to put into it. Everything has to be put together to achieve what you want to achieve. So, and then when you do that, you're going to see the result. And you can't be timid about it. You can't be scared. You can't be like, oh, I can't do this. But if you can't persevere, you can't do business. And you have to be able to tolerate. It's come with a lot of tolerance. You have to have high tolerance level. Because if you don't, you won't be able to do the business. And you have to control your self-esteem. Your ego have to go down. No ego in business. You have to make sure your customers are your priority. It's not about you. It's about the people that comes to you. You have to appreciate them. You have to show them that you really appreciate what they do for you. Because without them, you can't do it. So you have to have all those things at the back of your mind before you go into it. And you have to be prayerful. That's my own belief. I'm not imposing that on anybody, but that's what I know that is the right thing to do. If you commit everything to God's hand, He's going to take care of it. Because it's what say, cast your care upon the Lord, it shall sustain you. And I believe in that absolutely. Nothing change that. God first, every other things follow. So when you do that and you are focused on what you're doing, you cannot be distracted. Because a lot of distraction will be coming in too. You have to remain focused. What is my goal? Why am I here? Where am I going? How am I going to achieve it? So once all those things are put together and you have given it to God, everything is going to be all right. At the end of the day, you're going to be happy and you're going to, because success have different meaning to everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Some people, money is the success. Only money is the success. But it doesn't, I don't think so. Everybody have their own definition of success. So, but if you can be able to do all those things, I know sky is the limit. And nobody can stop you unless you stop yourself. I believe in that. So as a new business owner, you want to go into the business, look at it, look at how you want to go about it, make a business plan, how you're going to work it out. You make a short-term plan, a long-term plan, and then you follow through with it. And you have to be checking on it. Okay, I plan to do this thing in 6 months. Have I been able to achieve that? Is that okay? You have to go back to look at the step that you're taking. And if you need some adjustments, you have to adjust it. Because a lot of time, a lot of unexpected comes in. You might even want to be like, oh, I want to start baking. Maybe in your mind, all you want to do is to start baking cake. Then you open the business, people start asking for bread. That's not what you plan.
Right.
Your plan is the cake.
Right.
You have to know when to make that change real quick.
Right.
To add the bread to
to be able to adapt to
it. Yes, you have to be able to adapt. I'm just making that as an example.
Yeah.
So because that comes along a lot of time.
Right.
So and that's the way to go.
Thank you again for everything.
You're
so
welcome.
we're gonna end on just like a fun 5 favorite things. Just gonna say it and you just tell us what they are. So okay, you ready?
Go ahead.
All right. Favorite color.
Oh, blue.
Favorite food.
Amala and Iwedu and yam porridge.
those are 2 different. Favorite music or favorite song right now.
Gospel.
Well, is there a specific song?
Pat Franklin and Nathaniel Bezzi.
Okay. Favorite movie right now or TV show?
I'm not a TV person, but I like drama.
Okay, so which drama right now?
Let me say like Tyler Perry sometimes.
Is there a specific Tyler Perry or
I don't
just in general?
Just in general. I'm not like it. My schedule doesn't give me time to sit down and watch TV that way.
Favorite place to visit?
Oh, a lot.
Well, which one is your favorite? We're going on favorite places to visit.
But I visited a lot of favorite places.
Okay, so name 2 or 3 of the places that you like to visit.
That I've not been to.
No, where you visited. You've gone before and that you would like to go again.
Oh, wow. That is okay.
Just the first one that comes into your head.
Hawaii?
Hawaii? Okay, so we'll go with Hawaii as your favorite place to visit then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you again for being on Tuesday Talks with Opie. On a final note, where can you be reached or, excuse me, website, social media information? Let everyone know.
Okay. I can be reached. We have a website that is just running now. We're about to launch it. And I would love everybody to check that out. Very interesting. We've been working on this for a while. We give God the glory that is now up and running. People have been asking us, I would like to purchase from you. We can have access to you. We thank you. Now it's now operating. It's there. Please, we need your support. Visit our website at www.idasbeauty.com. Again, www.idasbeauty.com. Ida with S, not just Ida. Thank you. And we can also be reached at we have a Facebook account which is Ida Beauty Supply Store. Also, we are on Instagram, Ida Beauty Supply Store as well. And our phone number is 845-360-2545. Again, 845-360-2545. We would love to see you, and we are located in Middletown, New York, number 1 North Street. Visit us if you are in New York, and you can visit us online. We appreciate you. Love you all. Thank you. God bless. Opie, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Until next time.
Thank you.